Good afternoon, how are you? We are going to go through skincare today. I started this channel because I tried a revolutionary product that wildly changed how my skin was reacting to everything. And I talked about it as my first video. I also talked about it in my favorites of 2021. This product was revolutionary to my entire skincare routine, and it has changed the game considerably. I then looked into this brand a little more and tried out some more things, and holy shit, has my skin changed. Not only is it a lot less oily, and I say a lot less because it's like 30 degrees, it's summer here, it's gonna get oily, it's gonna get sweaty, but in the winter, I developed like a daytime and a nighttime routine with this one brand that just changed my skin. And I can go, for instance, some nights if I get home too late, I can do the bare minimum skincare and it still holds. So, I have a lot of products here. And I have all these products. I do like to try them. I'm not going to show you all of these products to say you need every single one of these products. I'm going to show them to you, tell you what they've done for me, and tell you why I'm trying them out. There are some that, maybe one that I'm not going to buy again. I'm going to change it out for something else. And there is one that I did try and I liked it, but it wasn't as good as the ones that I have now. So I don't actually have that bottle here, so I can't talk about it. But I have now got a mix of toners, serums, eye creams, cleanser, masks, treatments. I have a whole lot of stuff now just by this brand that has changed my entire skincare routine. That's changed the way that my makeup sits on my face. It's changed everything. So let's begin. This is going to be a little awkward because the cleanser, which is what we start with, isn't actually by this brand. I haven't tried a cleanser by this brand because I was thinking about it, but I used to use this particular cleanser for oily skin, and then it started feeling too dry. So the cleanser I was going to use with Paula'S Choice, the brand is Paula'S Choice. I'm going to put it in the title so you see it. I haven't mentioned it up to this point. Paula'S Choice is the brand. And I was going to get one of their cleansers, but the day I was going to get it, I realized my skin feels really dry from the oily skin cleanser, and I started using cleanser for normal skin. The cleanser that I am using is by CETAPHIL. It's like gentle cleanser. I got the big tub. It says dermatologically tested for sensitive skin. It is for all skin types. It says here, hydrates as it cleanses to help soothe and replenish skin's moisture. It does do this. It says here, I'm gonna be talking about the different vitamins, the BHAs, the AHAs. I do want to let you know, as much as I did study skincare, we didn't get into that kind of stuff. We got into what kinds of skincare are recommended for specific skin types. We got into what to recognize as skin conditions before we apply makeup to clients. So while I can talk about contraindications and acne and rosacea and how to cover it with makeup and how to kind of use the correct moisturizers before I apply makeup, we didn't get into the science of skincare products. So while I say things like AHA, BHA, understand that I don't exactly know what these things do. I think one of them stays on top of the skin and the other one seeps underneath, and it does its work from underneath. But for stuff like that, I can only tell you what it's done for my skin. I can't go into the science of this is exactly how this chemical works, and so just bear that in mind. Okay, so the CETAPHIL cleanser for gentle skin, it says hydrating glycerin, which I did feel. It did feel kind of slimy, but then I washed, now it's fine. I washed it off and it's fine. Vitamin B3 and provitamin B5. Now, vitamin B3, I was getting from one of the moisturizers by Paula'S Choice, which it was the first daytime moisturizer. I think it was the first moisturizer I tried, and it was great. And to have that in a cleanser, in a gentle hydrating cleanser, has been really great as well, because I don't use that moisturizer anymore because I found two others that were even better. So that is the cleanser that I use. It doesn't foam up or create any sort of bubbles or anything. It is a very milky cleanser. So it doesn't always feel like I'm washing my face. It just feels, I don't know how to explain how it feels. Velvety. It feels velvety. So in taking off your makeup, ensure that you're doing that really, really well. The toner that I use, it says Pore-Reducing Toner with Niacinamide. The skin balancing, on the side it says oily and combination skin. It says weightless liquid visibly minimizes pore size. I have found this to be correct. And normalizes and refreshes skin. I have also found this to be correct. So that's been my toner morning and night. During the daytime, I use this once a day, not twice. It does say once a day on the bottle. I don't know what happens if you use it twice, because I haven't. I don't know what to call this kind of squeezy, tubey thing, but that's how you apply that. 1 or 2 drops that go all over the face. I usually spread it all through my face in circles and then pat it in. It does get like sticky. It dries, it's not sticky forever. It does get sticky and tacky, and that's how you know that it's sucking into your face. The words on this bottle, I don't actually know how to pronounce, so I'm going to make a list here. And it says it's for all skin types, and it also says dramatically reduces the look of pores and reinforces elasticity. I found this to be true as well. We've established in a previous skincare video that I've done, this thing, niacinamide, helps with oily skin. So because this is niacinamide product, it is very, very useful. It works. It's really, really good. And the additional stuff that it does, yay for us. But niacinamide is definitely what drew me to it, because I knew that helped with oily skin. So I will use that after my toner, and I feel like it holds my makeup in place as well, because it is tacky. When I put my sunscreen and everything on, I don't know how to explain it. It all fits together. Granted, my sunscreen is also by Paula'S Choice. So I think it's all made to kind of work together. But anyway, moving on to the moisturizer. This sunscreen, I'm hesitant about using sunscreens on my face because why? They're greasy. All of them. Even the ones that say that they're matte, they're not matte. They're greasy. It says, yeah, it's a matte drying. Have you tried applying makeup on it? Because then your makeup separates. I follow Paula'S Choice on Instagram, and they made a post about sunscreen. Right? How you always wear sunscreen. And I made a comment being like, but I have oily skin. I can't wear sunscreen. I have oily skin. And they said to me, they responded, and they were like, we have sunscreens for oily skin. They have another one. They recommended to me 2 different sunscreens, and I looked at both of them. I can't remember what the other one did, but when I googled this one, I liked what I saw, and I think this one was tinted. I don't know if the other one is. I feel like it would be, but I can't remember. This one is called Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. It's tinted, and it's got SPF 30 with antioxidants and resveratrol, which is another word. I have no idea what it means. But, I mean, they've paired it with antioxidants, so that's got to be good. The box is that it's got ticked here. Silky Lotion mattifies with a sheer natural tint for all skin tones. The natural tint for all skin tones, it's lighter than my skin, but I think what it does is blurs sort of any kind of unevenness. Like in this tint, it looks like color correctors. You can't see it as a color on the skin, so it doesn't come up on the skin, but the tint, I think that there are color correctors in it. It also says helps prevent UV damage and signs of aging. It has been so good to me. I bought it, and I even responded to that comment. I went back a couple weeks later, I responded to that comment, and I was like, holy shit, this is the one that I bought, and it has changed the game. Not only does it, dry matte, it makes my foundation look better. And I guess paired with my primer and my foundation, which is also SPF, it works. It works on me. For the eye cream, this didn't work. It looks like it should. It's got a good rating on their website, so it must work for majority of people. It didn't work on me, and that sucks. It is the C5 Super Boost Eye Cream with 5% vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, and polypeptide, which I don't know what polypeptide is, for all skin types, smooths, firms, and brightens dullness. I think it's the firmness in this that made my eyes very dry. Not very dry, but like when I would put my foundation or concealer or whatever over it, I noticed that it was patchy and I couldn't blend it out. And when I would put makeup on top, the makeup would kind of, if you're watching me, you probably don't have dry skin, but if you know how dry skin works, it just catches all the makeup. You can't blend it out. You can't do anything to it. It just looks like patches of dry on your skin. That's what this did to me. Not entirely. It didn't do it all the time. It just did it sometimes. And I would apply a lot of it to hydrate and moisturize, but because I applied a lot of it, I think I made it worse. So I finished this product. I did finish it. I won't be buying this one again, which is a shame because it's vitamin C. It's good for you. But they do have another product. Let me just look it up real quick. Omega Plus Complex Eye Cream with chia and flaxseed. Okay, I didn't know it had flaxseed. Flaxseed is a really great sign because flaxseed is something I'm going to talk about later, and I've talked about it before. This particular one, I've just zoomed in on the photo here. It looks like this, and it says normal to dry under eyes. So my under eyes are normal, and sometimes they do get dry. So that's why I'm going to try this one. That's going to be the next one I get. I'll probably review it when I get it. But unfortunately for me, this didn't work. And then instead, because it was drying and I didn't want to waste it, I did want to finish it, I ended up investing in these eye patch, this FLASHPATCH Rejuvenating Eye Gels thing. I think there was 5 little sachets in here, and they worked really, really well. So I wouldn't use these every day. It comes in a pack of 5 and I have 2 left, so I've used 3 of them. What ended up happening was I wasn't using the eye cream as much because, again, like, it was itchy and nothing was looking nice on it. So I wouldn't use that. I would just put these on top of clean skin, and it would be my first step. And then I would go in with toner and my niacinamide treatment, my sunscreen. And it did hydrate. These are really, really refreshing. They're really, really nice. And I saw it, like, when it's the silicone. When I would peel it off after the 5 or so minutes and I would put the excess on top of my eyes, it looked hydrated. It looked nice. So it felt great, it looked great, and everything was able to slide on nicely. Problem solved. But I did buy this because they were too dry, and I know that if they do get too dry again, I will be repurchasing because this is really, really nice. Oh, this one, I forgot to say what this one has in it. It says caffeine, hydrolyzed collagen, hyaluronic acid. Oh, the rest is in French. Yeah, so caffeine, hydrolyzed collagen, and hyaluronic acids for puffiness, fatigue, dryness. So this has been what I was using when I was reaching the end of this and I needed hydration. So that's a product that I really enjoy, and I am going to keep it in mind always when I need that pick-me-up. So this is the routine that I do every day, whether I put makeup on or not. That's my morning and daytime routine. For my evening routine, as in before bed, this I apply if I'm going out in the evening. I don't apply this in the day, I'll apply it at night before I go out. It really helps with your makeup. I'll tell you the differences. So if I'm going out at night and I'm putting on makeup, I'll use that toner, I'll use the niacinamide, and I was using this moisturizer here, this gel, and the eye cream. I'll talk about the gel in a second, but before bed, because that's usually your wind down, I work at night as well sometimes, so that's why I go out at night a lot. Before bed, cleanser, toner, this holy grail exfoliant product that started my channel every day. Sometimes, like if it's really bad, my skin, I'll use it in the morning and in the evening. I know that you can use it before makeup, but I don't, because for some reason just exfoliate and then makeup, they don't, because it's a leave-in exfoliant, it doesn't feel right to put that under your makeup. This product, I've spoken about this product so many times. The liquid exfoliate, it says 2% BHA liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid. In the boxes it's ticked under all skin types. It says unclogs and shrinks enlarged pores. Yes. Smooths an even skin tone. Yes. And lightweight liquid absorbs quickly. Also yes. This product I recommended to a friend of mine who is always, she's studied skincare, but she's always been hesitant wearing products to bed. She gets oily, really oily, and she's like, look, I don't feel comfortable wearing something that's going to get all over my pillow, all over my hair. I told her to try it, and she loves it too. She's like, how is this so good? Because it dries, and it's liquid, and it's not sticky, and it's not going to make you oily. So, and I met someone recently who uses it as well. She has dry skin, and she uses it, and she was even like, holy shit, this product is crazy. So that is what I do after my toner before I go to bed. And then, again, the eye cream, which I'm going to change out for the other one. You already know. This gel. It says on the back, step 5. So usually their products are labeled step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The sunscreen moisturizer is step 4. This is step 5 because I assume at night they understand you want to put all your treatments and stuff in. So this product, I originally bought it to wear it in the day, but then I realized it said PM. You can wear it in the day. It says for daytime, always follow with sunscreen. But again, because my skin was oily, I was like, okay, so wait, I'm going to put on a moisturizer, and then I'm going to put on a moisturizer. Like, but they actually meant sunscreen, and I'm not going to do that. Because, you know, we're talking about this. So I started wearing it at night. And because it's a gel, it's very light. It's very good. And it doesn't, like, you know how at night where you get oily overnight when you sleep anyway? None of that happens. Alright, the Invisible Finish Moisture Gel. This product also has niacinamide, which is great because my other niacinamide product, this guy, that I only wear once a day, this one, I can substitute for at night. Niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. How do you pronounce this? Hyaluronic acid. Under the boxes that are ticked, it says, lightweight gel formula, hydrates without shine. Fact. Visibly refines pores, defends against environmental stresses. Fact. When I did wear this in the day, if you don't already know, I work a pretty physical job, like a labor job, and there are a lot of stresses. There's a lot of dust, there's a lot of sweat, there's a lot of dirt if we're working outdoors. There's a lot of shit. And at the time, I was using this during the day, and it did protect my skin. So now I wear it in the PM. Again, like I wear it if I go to work in the evening. This is what I'm wearing, so it still does its job, and I can still say that for a fact. Like, yes, it does its job. I love it, and I have to re-buy this as well. My 2 moisturizers I have to re-get, and that's my nighttime routine. I also have some treatments. The 2 masks that I got, I don't know why I bought both of these, because they do different things, but they're similar enough where I think I forgot that I bought one and then I bought the other one. So these are the 2 that I have. This light blue one is a clay mask, a purifying clay mask with willow herb and green tea. I don't know what willow herb is, but it's a clay mask. It does what clay masks do. I like it a lot. It says for blemish prone skin, unclogs and refine pores. Yes. This is the one that I use when I have visibly too many pores one time, not this one. So unclogs and refines pores, absorbs excess oil. Yes, it's a clay mask. That's what they do. And helps prevent breakouts. Yeah, that's why I bought that one, because I was having breakouts. This one I bought for other reasons. This one is the oil absorbing mask. So while that one works on more acne or blemishes like it says, this one was just to absorb oils. That one absorbs oils as well, but this one is just for that, whereas that one has like the blemish prone stuff. I think that's what the difference was, but for the rest of it, they both do the same thing. So this one, oil absorbing mask with mineral clays, just like the clay mask, right? So there's got a lot of the same stuff in it. Absorbs excess oil, that's the same thing. Minimizes the look of enlarged pores, yes. The other one, it just says unclogs as well. Whereas this one, your pores are already unclogged, it just kind of reduces the way they look. And this one says smooths rough, uneven skin. So for this one, I haven't used this one when I've had pimples, I've used that one. But for this one, if I'm peeling a little bit, or if I have a little roughness or uneven skin, I'll use this one. So they're very subtly different, but I like them both. And because they're masks, they last ages. I've only bought one of each, and they have plenty in there. This treatment I've recently bought. I've been trying to use this every week. I haven't used it this week. It's an exfoliant peel. I wanted to see how peels work because I didn't have any. I don't even have a physical exfoliator because from what I understand, exfoliant washes, they tear apart the skin. So while it feels good and clean and stuff, what you've actually done is created micro cuts on your skin, which if you don't take care of your skin actively for the next few days, you can be prone to taking in more bacteria and creating other problems. So I've stopped doing that, but I have been wanting to try peels, especially for when my skin gets a little bit too dry, weather changes and whatever. I wanted to try the peel. It just seemed appealing to me. It says Skin Perfective, 25% AHA, 2% BHA, exfoliant, 25% AHA and 2% BHA exfoliant peel. Rinse off treatment. Resurfaces skin to radiant perfection. Fact. That's all that it says that it does. I'll wash my face before I put toners and anything on. I will put this on for about 10 to 15 minutes. It says to put a generous amount, so, I mean, yeah. 10 to 15 minutes, rinse thoroughly, and then I go in with my skincare and get on with my day. There is a warning about going into the sun after wearing this. It says to avoid the sun for a couple days. If you have sensitive skin, I reckon, yeah. I've been going out and doing things, and it's summer here, so it doesn't affect me. I haven't worn it, I think, this week because I'm going to the beach like today and tomorrow. Yeah, that's the only precaution with this one, but follow with the sunscreen moisturizer. As far as other things go, I've been using different hydrator masks. I don't have any here because I've been using them. I do have this one mask by The Body Shop, Vitamin C Glow Sheet Mask. I have never tried it. Vitamin C stuff, I feel like it doesn't work for me. I don't know why. So I am a little bit nervous to try this one. I usually just use either charcoal masks or hydrating masks. So I'll try this one when I don't have to go anywhere in case I break out. I shouldn't break out, but from what I've used with anything vitamin C, it dries me out for some reason. And I guess I'll figure out why. It's not that hard to research, but I haven't yet. So I'm still waiting to try that. I've also never tried any other masks from The Body Shop, so I'm a bit cautious with that. But it's The Body Shop. It should be fine. But yeah, I do wear masks. Not every week like it says you're supposed to. Maybe once or twice a month, like if I'm exhausted and stressed and I've been working every day and it's like a lot of shows are happening, then I will put that mask and just draw out all the shit that's on my face. But yeah, all of that and the masks, it works. It's been working to the point where I told you, I was using cleanser for oily skin and I'm not anymore. My foundation, I've even changed. I've changed from using the matte NARS foundation to one by Estee Lauder. I want a concealer that's not the soft matte one because it's very drying. It's working. I don't know how they do it. I haven't even tried all of the products that I want to try from them, but the ones that I have tried work beautifully. The one moisturizer that I had that I'm not using anymore, it did work. It was a very light moisturizer. It said that it had blueberry and vitamin B3 infused in it. It did work. It wasn't a bad moisturizer. It's just that after that I found this gel and I fell in love with this gel. I know it's overwhelming because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 products including the cleanser, 11 if you include the eye patches, and then whatever masks. It's a lot of products. Skincare is an investment. To invest in your skin, it is a pretty big leap because it's not just wearing a BB cream or wearing a concealer here and there or buying a lipstick. It's products that you have to keep up. It's a routine that you have to maintain until you get the desired effect on your skin, in which case you then have to switch it up. It requires a lot of research. It requires a lot of patience because when you try a new product, you need to give it some time for your skin to be like, okay, this is good, this is good, this is bad. You have to, test some stuff out. And it is an expensive process, but it is one that I highly, highly recommend. Look into this brand. I don't know how their other stuff works. Their perfecting stuff, their sensitive skin, their normal skin, their dry skin, their aging skin. I don't know how it works because I haven't used it. But if you have oily skin, all of these products have been incredible. To the point where I'll be working maybe a 14, 15-hour shift. And when I come home, no matter how exhausted I look, my skin's, it's not oily, it's more glowy. It looks healthy as opposed to cakey and draggy. And it's such a great thing. I can come back at the end of a long shift or a long day and still not feel gross and oily. I call that a positive thing. I call that a win. I'm going to also say this is absolutely not sponsored. It's just this brand has changed my life. And I don't think I can recommend anything more than I recommend this brand. Look into them. It might change your life too. I did say I was going to mention flaxseed as well. I've talked about it before. They're little vitamins for flaxseed, which is good for your skin. It's good for your heart as well, which is a plus. but it's good for your skin. One of these products that I just said has flaxseed. Yeah, from this distance, I don't know which one, but I mentioned it before. You're supposed to take a little capsule every day. It's like taking fish oil capsule, it's a vitamin, but again, like, talk to your doctor, don't just take it from me. All of this stuff helps. Drinking lots of water, sleeping a lot. I don't sleep a lot, and that's a problem. I need to fix that, but the nights that I do get a good sleep, I feel it in my face. My face has more, is it elasticity? It feels more like full of life as opposed to drab and just exhausted, hollow, like in the eyes and stuff. Sleep, water, a solid skincare routine, and it's a routine, repetition. Keep it up, maintain it. I might be going a little overboard having a daytime and a nighttime routine. I don't think you necessarily have to do that. I do it because, again, like, I'll work at night and I don't want to use sunscreen at night. I feel like it's a waste. What's the point? And also, it's good for your skin to, like, not get used to products. Because it's the same with everything. Shampoos or body washes or moisturizers. It's the same thing. Your skin gets used to it. It kind of stops working after a while. So I like to mix and match things now, and they work really, really great. That's all I have to say about that. I hope I've inspired you to invest in your skin. It is one of the best things, if not the best thing that I've ever done, is look at my skin and be like, what are my problems and how do I fix them? It's solved so much for me. So many things I've been able to solve without doing those face treatments that I talked about in that video. I can't remember which one it is when I talk about tea tree oil, I think. I talk about specific facials that you have to go get done or whatever, and I wanted to find a way to do it without that, and I think I have. So look into this brand. It is well worth it, and invest in your skin. Then you won't regret it at all. I will do an updated foundation routine when I find a decent concealer. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!